Celebrating 10 years on the air, Bay Area Quiz Kids presents the best and brightest local high school teams competing in a tournament of knowledge. Brought to you by the San Mateo Credit Union, Kaiser Permanente, and Samtrans. And now, give it up for the best host on the West Coast, Brad Friedman.
Thank you so much. Welcome everybody to Quiz Kids. In just 2 short weeks, we will begin our Elite 8, where the top 8 teams of this season will start their competition heading down to that grand championship. There are only 2 more slots left, and these 2 teams are eager to take that slot. Over here we have the Harker Eagles. And in this corner we have the Westmoor Rams. Let's see who'll be moving forward as we begin with the collaboration round. Welcome back, teams. As you know, in this first round, you will play as a team. I will ask you a series of 10-point questions, give each team some time to collaborate, and then ask your captains, Anand or Alaric, to give me the correct answer. Do so and you'll score the points. If you give me the wrong answer, however, the other team will be allowed to collaborate and possibly steal those points away. Back and forth we will go until the buzzer signals the end of the first round, okay? Good luck to both teams. Harker, you get the first question. Examples of this form of writing are Laxdellas and Niles. What were these tales written in the Old Norse language that tell about Scandinavian and Germanic history or Viking voyages?
Saga.
That's right, the saga. Rams. At what baseball stadium can you see large signs advertising John Hancock, Fleet Bank, Dunkin' Donuts, and whose right field pole is called the pesky pole?
No answer.
You have no answer?
Fenway.
That's right, Fenway Park. This is the collaboration round where you all talk. Okay, you got the instructions. All right, good. They're sitting there going Fenway, Fenway, and you're going, nope. To the nearest gram, how many grams does 1 mole of hydrogen cyanide, HCN, weigh?
20.
No, I'm sorry. You can steal.
Is that 27?
That's right. It can be used to facilitate short-range communications among PDA devices. Firefighters take advantage of it because it is more visible when viewed through it as opposed to visible light. What is this form of electromagnetic radiation that has wavelengths between 700 nanometers and 1 millimeter?
Is that ultraviolet? No.
Radio.
Alaric?
Radio.
No, I'm sorry. You can steal.
Infrared.
Infrared is right. Yeah, some believe he was influenced by an early Disney character named Max Hare, who was the subject of cartoons directed by Tex Avery, Fritz Freeling, and Chuck Jones, was voiced by Mel Blanc, and often feuded with Elmer Fudd, Yosemite Sam, and Daffy Duck.
Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, what's up, Doc? Calculate, I wish I could do this one as Bugs Bunny. This one I can't. Calculate the value of x. Wait, I could. Calculate the value of x. If the 3 angles of a triangle have values x plus 8 degrees, x plus 20 degrees, and 2x minus 8 degrees. Alaric?
I have an answer. No answer.
No answer? You can steal, Anand.
40.
Yeah, that's right. Now I'll do Sylvester the Cat. No, I'm kidding. What act passed during the reign of Queen Anne in 1707 dissolved the English and Scottish parliaments and created a new kingdom of Great Britain?
Okay. Act of unification.
No, that's what my judge says that's okay. The Act of Union, Act of Unification. There you go. Based on a novel by Henri Murger, it tells of the philosopher Colline, the musician Chouinard, the painter Marcello, and the poet Rodolfo, who lived together in Paris's Latin Quarter. Name this Puccini opera that ends with the death of Rodolfo's girlfriend Mimi.
No answer.
Don't know? You can steal.
The Magic Flute.
Yeah, no, all opera lovers are applauding you. This is the basis for the musical Rent, La Bohème. A 9-year-old Michigan boy now holds the record for being the youngest to have them removed. Identify these teeth that don't grow in until you're nearly an adult and often grow in impacted or sideways.
Wisdom teeth.
Yes, 10 points. What Tennessee city got its name from its most famous founder, Andrew Jackson, who compared its location on a high cliff next to the Mississippi River to the ancient Egyptian city on the Nile with the same name?
Memphis.
That's right, for 10 points. That's the end of the first round, and the score is 30 over for Westmoor. Harker has 60 points. We will return and talk to the teams after these messages. Don't go away. I think it was the great philosopher Foghorn Leghorn who once said, I'll say nothing, son, beats coming to a taping a quiz, kids. All you have to do is call us at 650-637. I'll say 637-1936. We'll send you tickets, yeah. Anand. Anand, you were late today, and I was told it was for another linguistics thing, and I said no more linguistics. So we're going to talk about a research competition you took part in for Intel. Mm-hmm. You did it's a part of a big competition, and students send in great ideas, right?
Yeah, so the way it works is if you do a research project over the summer, you can write a report on and send it in around November. Mm-hmm. And you find out whether you won in January, and there are some pretty big scholarships for the people who get first prize.
So we're taping in January. You don't know yet, but do you feel good about your project?
Well, I suppose so.
What was it on?
It was on radiation-inducible genes. So it has applications in like gene therapy for cancer.
Wonderful.
And also on research.
Well, good luck with that. You know, if we see you again, you'll let us know. Okay. Vikram Nathan, congratulations on early acceptance to MIT.
Thank you.
However, you know, Vikram was like, he didn't want to talk about this. He felt it was kind of pretentious. And he hasn't even decided to accept that because you're waiting to hear from some other schools, right?
Yeah.
So what are the other schools?
Stanford, Princeton, and Harvard.
Yeah, that's really pretentious, Vikram.
Thanks for asking me.
Congratulations, though, on your first acceptance, and I hope that you have a very hard choice to make in the next coming weeks.
Thanks.
Alex Hugh. Alex wanted to kind of take a little relief from all those the intellectual, academic talk that we always do with Harker. So you talked about a couple of important things. You cut yourself shaving today. You dared me to even talk about it. I don't believe you even shaved, but you did show me the cut. Do you want to just show us where the cut is? Oh,
No.
You're turning upstage of the camera, so you can't show the cut. Also, you're a compulsive shopper. Where were you on Black Friday, right after Thanksgiving?
I was at Walmart, and no, I am not in fact a compulsive shopper.
But at 5 a.m. in the morning, you were in the front of Walmart.
Yeah.
To buy what?
A laptop.
A laptop. And did you get your laptop?
Yeah, but we ended up returning that later. So.
Oh, and who were you going to give the laptop to? Because I know you were giving someone else.
It's a person very dear to my heart, known as myself. So, yeah.
Yes, there you go. And now we will give a hand to your coach who's in shame, Mr. Bradley Stoll, shaking his head. Oh, Alex. Maybe you cut yourself out of guilt, Alex. No. Alaric Chin. Alaric, I feel for you because every time we talk, you're trying to better the situation at Westmoor High, particularly in terms of the corrupt government that permeates your school.
Not a corrupt government.
Well, no. Okay, so this time you found yourself given, without asking, the role of president of the GOP club.
Yes, that
which
is
must be a
correct.
very popular club in January of 2009 in California.
Especially in the district where Jackie Spears are
Right.
represented.
Exactly. What are your plans? Name one major plan for the GOP club this year.
I want to rename it the Westmoor Progressive Party.
Good for you. And what will you do with that?
We want to even out the playing field for student elections because, as we all know, high school is a popularity contest. I hate to admit that, but what we want to do is that we want to give students who may not be so popular but with good ideas a better chance of getting elected.
That seems like a very noble cause. I wish you luck with that. Victoria Chen, you're part of the recycling club at school.
Yeah.
And you have found yourself in a position that most people in America are not finding themselves in right now. What is that position?
We have a lot of money.
Yeah. You made a lot of money from recycling. Good for you. And what are you going to do with that money?
Probably plan a trip for the whole recycling club to clean up a park or something.
Nice. So you'll have some fun, but you'll do something good for the community too. Very nice. And congratulations on your financial success. Maybe you can contact President-elect Obama with some new ideas. Daniel Redondo.
Hello.
Everybody on this panel is a major part of the mock trial team. Alaric is defense attorney. Victoria is prosecuting attorney, and you are the key witness.
Yeah, I am the police officer, one of the first people to arrive on the scene of the arson. All right, so basically, I have to stay in character at the same time keeping all the information of everybody's witnesses' statements in my head. It's like quiz kids, except I'm like acting out my answers.
Right, and you have a lot of practicing for it, but ultimately you'll have to improvise things when questions come to you that you're not prepared for, right?
That's what I'm gonna have to do, yeah.
Good luck for that. Let's give a big hand to your coach, Alan Bronstein. And would you please join us in welcoming back after a cross-country journey our judge, Frank Saboti. We will be right back with the next round of Quiz Kids. Don't go away. All right, it's time to play the lightning round. Quiz Kids, would you put your hands on your buzzers? This series of 10-point questions will be asked to you all. The first person to buzz in gets to answer for his or her team. Give me the correct answer, you'll score 10 points. If you give me the wrong answer, however, the other team will be allowed to collaborate and steal those points away. If you buzz in before I complete the question, you will have to answer with the information you've heard. If you give me the wrong answer, I will complete the question for the other team before they provide their answer. The score is 60-30. Good luck to both teams. Here's your first lightning round question. The city of Bombay, or Mumbai, lies on the west coast of India, touching what body of water that is a part? Yes, Alaric.
The Bay of Bengal.
No, that is a part of the Indian Ocean.
Arabian Sea.
That is correct. If y equals 2x cubed plus 6x squared, calculate the slope of y at x equals 1. Yes, Vikram?
18.
Correct. A design type of it lasts for 14 years, while a utility type lasts for 20 years. Give this term yes, Anand.
Patent.
Right. Meaning Salt Mountain in German, what is this Austrian city and gateway to the yes, Anand?
Salzburg.
Correct. President-elect Obama's pick for Attorney General would become the first African... Yes, Alex.
Eric Holder.
Correct. Of the 10 greatest home run hitters in baseball history, who was the only one to play for the old Washington Senators? Harmon Killebrew. Its Monty Python version originally contained a kangaroo until the Pope ordered it removed. What classic painting has also been done? Yes, Anand.
The Last Supper.
Yes, it is. The southern Virginia cities of Danville, Emporia, and Chesapeake are all just north of Virginia's border with what state? Yes, Alaric.
North Carolina.
You got it. Although its terms were extremely unfavorable to the U.S., George Washington got it through this. Yes, Vikram.
Gay Treaty.
Correct. How many syllables are in a haiku? Daniel.
17.
Right. Examples of these include the Eisenheim altarpiece and Bosch's Garden of Earthly Delights. What is this painting divided into 3 carved? Yes, Anand.
Triptych.
Correct. Orson Welles performed a live radio adaptation. Yes, Alaric.
War of the Worlds.
Correct. What country's major pro soccer teams include Atalanta, Juventus, Messina, Palermo? Yes, Alaric.
Italy.
Right. What classic film ends with the Banks family flying a kite and the title? Yes, Alaric.
Mary Poppins.
Got it. Name either of the 2 largest islands by land area in the Philippine archipelago. Yes, Alaric.
Luzon.
Yes, or Mindanao. The French mathematician Pascal may have been the first to figure out that since atmospheric pressure decreases with height, what condition must exist above our atmosphere? Yes, Anand.
Vacuum.
Right. In 430 BC, during the Peloponnesian War, the city of Athens lost about 1/3 of its population to what catastrophe? Alaric.
A famine.
Nope, I'm sorry. You can steal.
Plague.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that great? You got the points. The Yajur, Sama, Atarva, and Rig are yes, Anand.
Veda.
Right. What famed California location's 50th anniversary was marked in 2005? Yes, Daniel.
Disneyland?
Were you there?
Yes.
Good. 1 minute to go. After leading the London Symphony, who has been, since 1995, the music director for the San Francisco Symphony? Yes, Alaric.
Michael Tilson Thomas.
Right. During World War II, Japan took over what capital city of the country now called Myanmar? Yes, Alaric.
Burma.
No.
Rangoon. Rangoon.
Right. To the nearest integer, how many degrees are in a single radian? Yes, Victoria.
180,
I'm sorry?
180 degrees.
No, I'm sorry. You can steal.
57 or 57.
That's right. Prince Prospero retreats to his castle and gives a masquerade ball, but still can't avoid his doom, as well as the doom of all the people in his castle. In what short story by Edgar Allan Poe? Yes, Victoria.
The Red Masquerade, or
No, I'm sorry. You can steal.
The Ball of Doom.
The Mask of the Red Death. Maybe it took place in Athens. Let's look at the score. 110 for Westmoor. Harker has 190. We will return with our final round in just a minute.
Kaiser Permanente. Thrive.
Let's take it to the extreme lightning round. All right. Point values are doubled. Play stays the same. Good luck to both teams. What part of your body gets blood through the portal vein and the hepatic artery? Yes, Vikram.
Liver.
Yes. Give the full name of the late Yasser Arafat's organization, commonly, yes, Alaric.
The Palestinian Liberation Organization.
Yes, sir. What verb tense is used in the sentence, I would if I could? Yes, Anand.
Conditional.
You got it. Brick and Maggie are 2 of the main characters in the play Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. By what American? Yes, Victoria.
Tennessee Williams.
Yes, ma'am. In soccer, what kind of penalty kick may only result in a goal if another player than the kicker touches it first? Vikram.
Corner kick.
Nope, you can steal.
Yeah. Free kick.
No, an indirect free kick. The Book of Merlin, a separate part of this novel, was published after the death of its author. What fantasy novel includes a section called The Sword and the Stone? Yes, Alaric.
King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table.
No, I'm sorry. What and is taken from the inscription supposedly found on Arthur's grave?
No answer.
The Once and Future King. What musical instrument played by virtuoso William Primrose is tuned to be 1 octave higher than a cello? Yes, Anand.
Viola.
Yes. The Florida cities of West Palm Beach, Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami all border what body of water? Yes, Alaric.
The Gulf of Mexico.
No.
The Atlantic Ocean.
Yes. Give the 3 consecutive even numbers whose sum is 156. Yes, Vikram.
50, 52, 54.
Yes, sir. Give the common nickname of the 19th century Chinese group known as the Society of Righteous and Harmony. Yes, Anand.
Boxers.
That's right. As opposed to the enjambed versions, such as those written by John Donne, what is the name for a two-line stanza written in iambic pentameter and usually found in epic poetry? Yes, Alarin.
An epigram?
No. Just relax.
Elaborate.
Heroic couplet.
Heroic couplet.
Yes. Name the chief executive of Fannie Mae who resigned in late 2004 amid accounting controversies. Franklin Raines. In a baseball game, a runner is at first base and the batter hits a ball to the shortstop. The shortstop decides to throw to first base for an out, with the runner advancing to second. What two-word phrase is commonly used to explain how the runner got from first to second, abbreviated by the letters FC? Victoria.
Steal?
No.
Fake something. Yes. Whatever you say.
Who's on first? No, fielder's choice. What Scottish mathematician is the nickname of the special case of a Taylor series? Yes and on.
McLaurin.
Yes. Give the two-word ancient Latin term used to denote the farthest north location on Earth or generally any distant place beyond the borders of the known world. Yes, Alex.
Terra incognita?
No, I'm sorry. You can steal.
No answer.
Ultima Thule. We have a minute to go. Give the indefinite integral of x cubed dx. Yes, Vikram.
X to the fourth over 4 plus C.
That's right. And that signals the end of the game. Let's look at the score. Westmoor 150. Harker with 370 moves to the Elite Eight. Good work. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
The following underwriters helped to make this program possible: San Mateo Credit Union, Kaiser Permanente, Samtrans. Tournament champions will win an all-expense-paid trip to Europe, courtesy of ACIS. Additional support provided by the Burlingame Scottish Rite of Freemasonry, the Knights Templar, and National Academic Quiz Tournaments.